Sterling, Senior Editor of California Real Estate Magazine, and I am here with Pam O'Connor, former CEO of leading real estate companies of the world. Hi, Pam.
How are you? Good to be here.
Great, thanks. It's great to have you.
Thank you.
Pam, you've spoken a lot about the importance of having women in leadership roles in real estate. What's your advice for women who are seeking those opportunities?
In 2 words, add value. As basic as that sounds, I think that whoever your boss is or your potential boss is, they're basically, it's very difficult to not promote someone who is really a contributor, somebody who every day takes initiative and does things to really further the mission or the cause or whatever business that you're in. And I think if you do that, as simple as it sounds, you will get ahead. And if you're in an environment where that's not happening, my suggestion is go somewhere else, because I've never worked for a good company that didn't appreciate quality talent and didn't want to promote those people when they really are able to get the job done and make their bosses look good.
How disruptive do you think iBuying technology will be over the next 10 years? And what can realtors be doing right now to prepare for that disruption?
Well, I don't think of them so much as a disruptor. They are, in the sense that they are certainly having some impact, and they are they're bringing a new element to the business. But I don't see that as a threat. I think that there is always going to be a certain segment of the population that will have an interest in that sort of a model, because they want certainty and they want convenience, and they value that over money to some extent. But at the same time, there are so many different people in the 5 million folks a year who buy and sell houses that their personalities are different, their needs are different. And with iBuying, even if you factor in the longer sale time that with a traditional transaction and the commission and all, when you compare notes, there's probably still about a 3% premium that you pay to use an iBuyer. So, and that, in some cases, for a lot of people, is more than they want to spend. So I don't really think it's a threat to the overall business. I think it does serve a certain, it's in a lot of ways, an iBuyer is no different than the short-term flippers that we've seen over the years, but they have a platform now. Where I think there's an opportunity here is for agents to understand that these companies have a lot of capital. They are going to be educating consumers, and consumers are, they're much savvier than they've ever been, so they're going to know about these. So rather than sort of pushing it under the rug, if I was an agent out there, I would be basically offering to my sellers, let me solicit offers from iBuyers and traditional buyers, and you be the judge, and really work with them to make that another option that they have. Because I think if you're transparent and honest and are seen as that trusted advisor who's educating their client, their customer, then that's really the way you're going to win the loyalty. And either way, even if you're in an iBuyer situation, maybe you only earn a referral fee, but when you compare that to a commission, think about the time and the effort and the money that you spend to market a home traditionally, your net may not be that different. So I don't think you need to be afraid of those. I think it's just it's another sort of opportunity out there that can be good for everyone.
What's your advice for brokers who want to foster a healthy culture within their brokerage, but aren't sure what benchmarks to use?
Well, culture is a very individual thing, and it's not something you can it's not a recipe you can follow. But I think the 3 things that every human being needs are certainty, significance, and growth. So if you think about those things as a broker, and you're trying to create a culture that will generate loyalty and be the kind of workplace people want to be in, certainty is all about painting the picture of where your company is going and what their role in that company is, and giving them that certainty of knowing that there's a path for them for success. Significance is all about celebrating their successes and recognizing what they're doing, and having that positive, fun kind of a culture that people really respond to. And growth is just that they know they're in an environment where they can actually continue to develop and to achieve new levels and be challenged and be stretched and all of those things. So those are basic human needs, and they really, it's if you practice leadership kind of instilling those three things in any kind of an environment, you're going to have a great culture. It's as simple as that. And you know, today that's more important than ever because there is so much emphasis on money and you know, and bonuses and all of that sort of thing, which is important. But there are a lot of people who don't go for the money and will stay if there's a culture like that that's really, you know, a place that they just want to be.
Have you been enjoying your experience at REimagine so far?
How could I not? It's been fabulous. I've been to this before, and it's really a wonderful opportunity to not only learn but network, and that's really what it's all about in our business.
Well, thank you so much. It's been such a pleasure having you.
My pleasure too. Thank you. Always fun.
Great. And thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more content from REimagine.